It's obviously a different experience than you're going to get riding or walking on the Greenbelt through the center of town, where you're really close to the river. Obviously, that's why all of that is closed, too close to the river, too dangerous. This stretch of Greenbelt has some pretty wide open views. Views of the foothills, things are greening up. The arrowleaf balsam root is coming out a little bit now. And you also have some really neat views, elevated views looking down into the Boise River and the Barber Pool area. One of the coolest stretches is right through the canyon here, through Black Cliffs area by Diversion Dam. You can stop and see the water chugging right over the dam there at Diversion Dam, and then look up above and watch rock climbers climbing and up on the Black Cliffs. So there's some pretty unique features to this stretch of Greenbelt, all the way to Lucky Peak. There's some educational components to this stretch of Greenbelt too. The Goodwin Dam, Kelly Hot Springs, Diversion Dam, Peace Valley. Really quite a few different areas of interest, stopping points. If you're with kids, you can turn around there. If you kind of want to do an out and back, obviously that's a good way to do it. But yeah, you'll learn a lot on this stretch of Greenbelt. You'll also see parts of the river that you don't typically see from a roadway or anywhere else. They're unique kind of aspects of looking at the river. And you know, when you're driving through, you know, on Highway 21 through the Black Cliffs, it's obviously that you're not really looking around too much because you're focused on the road. It gives you an opportunity to really take in the awesome natural features coming through that canyon. There are some challenges with the narrow pathway and the condition of the pathway surface, specifically from right around the entrance to Idaho Shakespeare Festival all the way up to Diversion Dam. There's a canal, the Penitentiary Canal on one side, and a really steep embankment down to the river on the other side. So, you know, we ask users during this time, when there aren't any other segments of Greenbelt really open, to really be cautious with your speed of travel, to be cautious with your width of travel, make sure there's room for others to pass in opposite directions, and just be really aware, especially if you have small kids or strollers or you know, kids on bikes or anything like that. Be really aware. There's some steep embankments, and you know, we're looking to you know, implement a project to make some improvements there, but for the time being, it's if we see a lot more people using that pathway, we want those people to understand you have to be cautious more than on other sections of the Greenbelt. It's just too narrow and pretty steep on both sides. So this segment that is open, I just expect to see a little bit more volume than we typically see, more people using this pathway. We hope that people are gonna, you know, continue to do what our Ada County residents do, which is be friendly and courteous and kind, and wave and say hello, and make sure we're all working together to get through this. And after a couple of months, hopefully we'll start to see, you know, segment by segment of Greenbelt open back up, as long as it's deemed safe and the embankments are safe. We'll start to see more pathway open up.